When Mara bought the house on Elmridge Lane, it came with a warning no one said out loud. The realtor smiled too much, the neighbors waved, but never lingered. And the previous owner, well, the previous owner had left everything behind. Clothes still in closets, plates still in cupboards, a half-written grocery list stuck to the fridge with a magnet shaped like a crow. Milk, bread, eggs. Don't forget Daniel. Mara assumed it was a joke, or grief. She moved in anyway. The first night, the house made the usual noises, wooed, settling pipes, coughing. Something ticking behind the walls like an old watch, buried alive. At 3:12 a.m., she heard her name. Mara. It wasn't loud, it wasn't even clear. It sounded like a memory of her name, spoken from another room. She sat up, silence followed, thick and expectant. She checked the house hallway, kitchen, the narrow staircase leading down to the basement. Nothing. Doors locked, windows sealed. Her phone, which she always kept on silent, had recorded a voice memo. Duration 003. Hands trembling slightly, she pressed play. Mara. The next day, she tried to laugh it off, but the house had a way of pulling her attention back. The pantry door clicked softly at random intervals, as if someone inside were testing the latch. She found the list again. She had thrown it away that morning. Now it was back on the fridge. The handwriting had changed. It was hers. Milk, bread, eggs. Don't forget Daniel. At 2:47 a.m., she heard footsteps upstairs. Slow. Measured. Walking from one end of the hallway to the other. Finally, she grabbed a flashlight and crept up the stairs. Each step groaned under her weight, announcing her approach. She reached the attic door. It was slightly open. Just a crack. A thin strip of darkness inside, and in the center of the floor a chair. Facing the door, Mara's chest tightened. The moment she spoke, the bulb flickered on, and the chair creaked, like someone had just leaned forward in it. She ran out the front door, into the cold night air. She didn't stop until she reached her car, but when she looked up at the house, she saw someone standing in the attic window, watching. Hair. Morning made everything feel smaller. She went back inside. On the kitchen counter sat a fresh piece of paper. Milk, bread, eggs. Don't forget Mara. The photos. She hadn't hung any yet, but there were frames on the walls. At first glance, they were ordinary. But the longer she looked, the more wrong they felt. In every photo, someone was missing. The images were adjusted, erased. Mara turned the frame over. On the back, written in faded ink, "The house forgets them first." By evening, she had one last box. As she passed the hallway mirror, she froze. Her reflection lagged. Just slightly. Her reflection kept moving after she had gone still. It tilted its head, smiled, and mouthed something she couldn't hear. Mara didn't finish packing. She ran out the door, into the car, down the street. Without looking back, this time, she didn't return. The house on Elmridge Lane sat empty for 3 months. Then it was listed again. A young couple bought it. Inside, on the fridge, a small piece of paper waited. Milk, bread, eggs. Don't forget Mara. Somewhere, in a place that felt almost like a dream, Mara stood in a dim attic. She couldn't remember how she got there. The bulb above her flickered softly, and from below, she heard a voice calling. Mara. She leaned forward, smiled, and whispered back, "Don't forget me."